Previously on Dragon's Blood.
The entire Erato galaxy is still only in the first stages of protectorate status. However, because of the fighting pit dragons, Ostar has become one of the better-known resort planets in the universe.
So the commissar looks at the five of you and says, "Welcome to Ostar 4. It has been a long journey, and I appreciate your patronage with our cruise ship. However, you must beware, all of the laws on this planet you must abide by, or you will find yourself on a prison planet, mining for a very long time. And it's cold there. Trust me."
Well, I don't mean to eavesdrop, but I am mighty curious about this fortune teller. Could you tell me more about her?
And which guard are you speaking to?
The one closest to me. I am very sorry.
Oh, he's like, "Oh, I don't know much about her. You gotta ask the other guy."
Oh, my apologies, As I awkwardly shuffle through, excuse me. Excuse me.
Shatari, the foes thou so feared follow thou hot. Beware, for perpetual wink is near. Shouldst thou seek freedom so dear, then growl, clear thy name, and then thy freedom is clear.
To whom it may concern, my name is Sierra, and my late husband was a world-famous dragon trainer until he met an unfortunate demise at the claws of one of his wild beasts. I have been very ill for some time, and I feel my time is running short, so I was left no other option but to sell myself and my son into bondage to give him the best chance at survival. I am begging you, as my last request in the living world, please help my son free himself from the bondage and become a free man. He is destined to become an even greater dragon trainer than even his...
Where'd he go? That was try to get back in.
We have been purchased by the Sarkhan nursery in the south. We are fortunate that Master Sarkhan would have us, since he is the kindest and wealthiest master in all the dragonries. But I just pray that whoever finds this letter frees my son before he grows into a man in servitude. I have no doubt that by the time this letter is found, I will no longer be around to guide and protect my son. And he is the last of our bloodline. A bloodline that must not die out. Please, with best wishes of luck and fortune, Sierra.
You are watching a Tavern Tales and Treasures production. Inspired by a novel written by Jane Yolen. These are the heroes of our tale. Cordo Dixie, a halfling rogue driven to find his mentor. Shatari, a tiefling bard, who is a fugitive on the run. Estelle Neres, a moon elf rogue and master of poison set on revenge. Rudy McForgebeard, a dwarven barbarian who is in search of the rarest ore in existence. Ulrich Arnar, a gold dragon-born fighter who is in search of his heritage and roots. Their fate rests in the claws of the evil dungeon master, the Sawgo. Watch closely as the tale unfolds, for this is
Dragon's Blood.
All right, so you've all rested, and you had a long night the day before. You guys discovered a lot of stuff about the inhabitants of this house, and as you wake up, suddenly, all of you hear this kind of faint laughter coming from within the house. Fulric, Cordell, and Rudy, all of you are in another room away from Estelle and Shatari. What would you like to do?
And all of us are hearing the laughter, right?
Not so much Cordell and Rudy. You guys are in a separate room that's closed, so you don't really hear it. Fulric, you can just barely hear it coming from the front of the house. And Estelle and Shatari, you hear it the most. Like it's coming from the same room. So, what are you doing, Fulric?
I will go in there and see if everyone else is hearing what I'm hearing. So I will go into the living room.
Okay. You make your way into the living room. Cordell?
If I'm just gonna hang
Cordell?
out because I'm just gonna hang out because I don't really hear anything.
Right. And Rudy. Rudy?
I will make my way to the living room since we're
awake
since I'm up, may as well.
Yep. Okay. Okay, so Rudy and Fulric, you both make your way out to the living room with the girls, and you hear this disembodied laughter. Suddenly, standing right in front of the fireplace, poof, a tiny little man wearing a green overcoat and this wide-brimmed hat just suddenly appears out of nowhere. And he stops laughing, and he says to everybody,
"A very fine morning to you. I'd be looking for some adventurer tapes to help me out a pinch, if you would hear me out for just a moment."
what do you do?
I say carry on.
Okay. Shatari?
Yes, I would like to hear you speak.
Rudy? Fulric?
I'll let him speak.
I'm just
Okay.
shocked that someone appeared there, so I'm just like, whoa, what?
Okay. Cordell, you staying where you are?
I suppose, yeah.
A nasty wizard stolen me gold. Dirty bastard. Tuh. And I'd be getting mighty ill because of it. If I don't get my gold back soon, I'm afraid it'll be the end of me. Would your gold folk be willing to help me out of this?
What do you do?
say, guys? I'm in.
I'm willing to help, yeah.
What's
Okay.
in it for us?
Yeah.
Aha!
What's the reward?
The wizard took me gold to a cave north or west of here, but there'd be magic keeping me out. If you could get past his 8 trials and get me gold back, I'll gladly pay you in a magic item that I have.
All right, so he's just offered to pay you with a magical item. What do you say, guys?
How do we know we can even trust this guy? Like, he just appeared.
Roll an insight check.
All of us.
There-
Or...
Yeah,
Sure,
can
if you
everyone
want to.
too?
Yeah. Anybody who wants to check to see if he's telling the truth, roll an insight check.
I'll believe him.
Okay, 18.
I
Plus
rolled a
plus your
crit.
insight. Oh, great.
I got a 20.
Okay. Yep. Okay. And Estelle, were you gonna do an insight check too?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm trusting man.
You're gonna trust him? Okay. All right. So the three of you who made the insight check, for the most part, he seems to be telling the truth. However, you get the sense that he has an underlying motive. Not a malicious one, but an underlining motive of some kind.
So, I'll ask him, why did the wizard take your gold?
And the little man just kind of shrugs his shoulders like, it's gold, you know.
One taken.
Right.
I think there's something you're not telling us.
Why are you willing to part with a magic item over
Did-
gold?
Okay, so when he was explaining his situation to you, he told you that this nasty wizard who stole his gold and then he spit, called the wizard a dirty bastard. When he explained it to you, ever since the wizard stole his gold, he has started getting really sick and he's dying. Which is why he sought out some adventurers to help.
Well, I'm willing to help him.
Okay? What do you say, everybody?
I think that somebody should run into the other room and tell Cordell, as this is a group
Cordell?
Yeah.
decision.
Put it down.
Yep.
So
down.
you're gonna go in? Just tell
Oh, no.
me what you want to do. Okay. So Cordell, Rudy storms into the room where you were staying, and
I'm incredibly
Cordell.
shocked.
We have some weird leprechaun looking guy.
you
that
don't
just-
know he's a leprechaun.
We have some weird short guy that just appeared in the living room and he wants help.
and
Getting
you think
gold?
because I'm short, I'll know him?
I'm short too.
All right, I'll follow you.
Okay.
Okay. So you make your way back to the living room, and Cordell, you follow, and you see this little man wearing a green overcoat, a wide-brimmed hat, and he's a good foot and a half shorter than you even. He's really small. What do you do?
What are you? Who are you?
He just kind of shakes his head like, oh, here we go, you know. And he just explains to you, you know, his name's Donnie, and he tells you again his situation of what's happened with the wizard stealing his gold and how he's dying because of it, and he needs help. So what do you do?
I'm fine with it if you guys are.
Everyone?
Says me.
That's 2 eyes.
I already said I'd help.
Okay, so Shatari's gonna help.
I'll
Yes,
help
we're
as well.
Rudy and Fulric, you're all in? Okay. So you all decide you're going to help this poor little man out so that he doesn't succumb to this fate because of a wizard stealing his gold. All right. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. So he leads you out into the desert, northwest of the little village where you guys were staying. And you guys come up to a cave, and he turns to you guys and he says,
This here be the cave where me gold is at. Just get past the 8 trials and get me gold back, and that magic item is good as yours.
all right,
How do you know there's 8 of them?
well, he was clearly able to go in there and find out that there was 8 trials, but the magic of those trials is keeping him out. And he relays this to you.
I guess we're going in.
Okay,
I guess so.
excellent.
Forward.
So let me blindfold you real quick. Okay. So you guys enter this dank, dark cavern. It's it's a cave. It's moist, and you hear dripping sounds and stuff like that. But it's kind of dark, except for up ahead. You can see some light streaming in through the ceiling into another small area. Who's going to go in first?
Walk in. Oh,
Jared.
sorry. Yep.
I think, yeah, Rudy or
Okay,
or-
so the barbarian dwarf decides to march inwards into the lit area. Okay,
I'll follow him.
you'll follow him. Okay,
And I'll follow him.
okay. Yep, just so I have a marching order. Great.
Then I can
So
go
we got-
next.
You'll go next, and then Shatari take up the rear.
Yep.
Okay. So, you guys step forward through this cavern, and you come to another open cavern of some kind. There's light streaming in through the ceiling through a hole, which reaches all the way out to outside. So the sun's shining in, and you can see all kinds of green plants growing, and not a whole lot else here. But you do see that the cavern continues on a little ways deeper. So what is everybody doing?
I want to check for danger.
You
That's what I
want
was
to
gonna
check
check
for
for traps.
danger. Traps. Okay. So Cordell, make a perception check. And Estelle, if you're checking for traps, give me an investigation check.
What do I do for perception?
Wow, that's a 7.
A 7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You don't discern any kind of traps or anything. And Cordell,
I have a +3 perception. What dice?
D20 plus your perception. Okay. You don't hear or see any kind of threats or anything. No discernible danger at the moment. So what's everybody doing? Rudy, you're in front. What are you doing?
Guess I'm gonna continue forward a little bit more.
Okay.
I say tally ho.
So you move. Estelle, you're gonna move.
I'll
What's
follow.
everyone else doing?
Following.
Follow leader.
Okay, so you're all gonna follow Rudy.
Yeah.
All right. I should have just selected everybody. It would have been easier, but I'll do that now. Okay. So you all march through back into a dark cavern, and I mean it's dark, but you guys. That's not what I wanted to do. You guys all have dark vision, so you're able to discern certain shapes and stuff. It's in monochrome color. You don't see any colors, but you can see clear enough to see that there are two giant doors, one in front of you and one off to your right. And the door that's in front of you, there is a pedestal that you can just barely make out some kind of engraving on the side of it. What's everyone doing?
I want to see what the engraving says.
I'm sorry, what, Estelle?
I didn't mean to talk over Nero, my bad. But I was going to say I want to see what the engraving says.
Okay, you want to see what the engraving says. What did you say, Cordell?
Same thing as her.
Okay, excellent. What's everyone else doing?
Was gonna do the same thing.
You're gonna do the same thing,
No.
and Fulric and Rudy
I'll go stand behind them.
will stand behind them. Okay, Rudy,
I'll
stop it.
Sorry.
What are you doing? Just tell me what you're doing.
I'll go over to that door and.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Estelle, Shatari, and Cordell, you all examined the engraving on the side of the pedestal, and it's in a language you don't understand.
Oh,
None of us understand it.
None of you understand it. Rudy, what were you doing with that door? Are you inspecting it? Are you gonna... What? What are you doing?
I was just gonna look at it, but hearing now that they didn't understand
okay,
language.
you didn't hear that. They haven't said so much as much. So what are you doing? You're inspecting the door?
Sure.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Creepy cave.
Can I check and see if that door's locked?
Okay, sure, yeah. So you try to push the door or pull the door, and it does not budge. It seems to be locked.
I rolled a 18.
Okay.
Investigation.
So you do not discern any kind of traps or any magical locks or anything like that, and the door seems to be unlocked.
All right, I'll let the other rest of the party know. Hey guys, the door's unlocked over here.
Okay.
Well, this thing doesn't make any sense to me.
yeah, no, I'm not finding anything useful on this.
Okay. So the lot of you tell Rudy that you can't read it, or?
Yeah, I was going to shimmy my way.
Okay, so you go over and tell Rudy?
Yep.
All right, so go ahead.
Can I
What's
ask
that sound
about-
like?
So, Rudy, see here, with that pedestal, cool idea to read it, but none of us can. So that being said, about your door, is it unlocked?
Yeah, the door's unlocked if we wanted to go in it.
Okay.
All right.
So,
Runs back.
uh-huh.
I'm trying to venture over to Rudy.
Okay, so Estelle, you go back over to the other members.
I'm so sorry. That was not my
That's
voice
okay.
button. I'm so sorry. Okay, so doors unlocked over here. Fulric, is your door unlocked? Over there. Is yours unlocked over here?
No, this door isn't unlocked at all. No budge.
Okay. So that looks like two options are here. Do we want to try and unlock it or go through the unlocked door to see what it lies?
I'd say we open the unlocked door and see what's in there.
I was
Yep.
thinking similar.
Okay, what's everyone else doing?
Yep. I'm going.
You're all
over
going to
by
go
Rudy.
over
All
to
in
the
agreement.
unlocked door. Okay.
Yep.
Who's going first?
I'll open it.
You'll open it.
Yep. I'll go in first.
Okay. I want marching orders. Who's next?
I'll go next.
You'll go next.
I'll go after.
Who- You'll go after.
I'm the tail.
You're the tail. All
I'm
right.
The tail with the tail.
You're the tail with the tail. Okay.
Oh,
Oh wait, Fulric has a tail too.
Yeah, he has a tail. Okay, so you all open the door and walk through, and suddenly you are transported to this large open field. And in front of you, you can see stands two skeleton war horses. And they kind of huff and through their nostrils, and they kind of grind their hoof into the ground as if they are going to make a charge at you. The one that is directly in front of you charges towards Cordell, and he attacks Cordell.
You mean Rudy?
Or Rudy, I'm sorry, yes. He attacks Rudy. Do. So that is D20 plus 6. Okay, and he hits you. I think that's right. So he hits you for 12 damage.
Oh, holy crap. Okay, I am down to 2 health.
Suddenly, he charges you and he just slams down on you with a hoof. You're all bloodied and just barely clinging on to life. Everybody roll initiative.
D12, right?
Yep. It's a D20 plus your dexterity.
That's what I meant. D20. I got an 8.
Is that with your plus your dexterity modifier?
No, that's a 10. Never mind.
I
Okay.
got a 9.
I got a 14.
17.
You said 9, Estelle?
Yep.
Okay. So Shatari, it is your turn first. What are you doing?
I am gonna cast Cure Wounds on. Okay, I have to move first. So.
So Cure Wounds is a touch attack, so you're gonna move forward
Yep.
to Rudy
Yep.
and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Well,
Okay.
I wanted to be like at a diagonal one so that I'm not too close
Okay.
to the.
Yeah, you can do that. Yep.
Okay, and then I'm gonna cast.
Don't forget
Cure
the point where you
Wounds.
want to go.
I did.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see it.
I
Okay.
pointed right
That was over there. Okay.
there.
Perfect. All right. So you go over there and you touch Rudy. Go
Yep.
ahead and make your roll.
So that is
1d8 plus your spell ability modifier.
which is charisma. So yep, charisma plus 2.
Page 3.
Yep, I already looked at it.
Okay.
So and then oh, I gotta clear that anyway. D8.
Okay. Excellent. Let's see what you get.
So he
All
gets
right.
7.
So Rudy gets healed for 7 hit points. So you touch Rudy and this like magical light and shimmers out of your hand and it flows into Rudy and kind of absorbs into him, healing him for 7 hit points. All right, so you still have, let's see, you moved 5, 10, 15 feet. So you still have 15 feet of movement and a bonus action. What are you doing?
Bonus action. Okay, I want to move that.
Back to where you were? Or
Uh,
where are you moving? right there?
I guess. Yeah.
Okay, that's your movement.
Yep. I'm not sure what I can do for bonus actions.
Okay. Just a quick reminder, bonus actions allow you to use various class features, spells, and other abilities that specifically state that they may be activated using a bonus action.
So I could use a cantrip.
If it's a bonus action to cast it. Your cantrips are actions.
Okay. I'm done then, I guess.
Okay, so that's your turn. I'm getting some lag.
I am too.
What the heck? Ah. All right. So, next turn, that would be Rudy. You are up. What are you doing, bud?
I'm gonna take a nice big swing at the horse in front of me.
Okay. So you make your attack roll.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
My pan flute, is that a bonus action or is that an action?
You mean Bardic Inspiration?
Yeah.
So your Bardic Inspiration is a bonus action.
Okay. Darn. I could cast that for you. Okay.
Question.
Yeah.
Is my breath weapon a bonus action or is that a main action?
I believe that is an action. Yes.
All right.
And I got a question. What am I adding to my roll to attack? It's just the, like...
So, your great axe,
Efficiency.
you are proficient with your great axe. So your great axe, you make your attack with your d20 plus your strength modifier plus your proficiency bonus because you're proficient with it.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, cool. I rolled a 22.
Okay, that hits. Roll for damage.
And then that's 1d12.
Yep.
Plus
Plus your strength modifier.
3.
Okay, so you bring up your axe and you swing it down. and you slam your axe into the chest of this skeletal horse, and it kind of jolts back from the hit, but it doesn't seem to do like a ton of damage to it. It kind of chips the chest plate bone a little bit, but it's a little bit armored. All right, so that's your action. You have movement and a bonus action. What are you thinking about doing here?
I'm assuming gonna be too heavy to try to push.
Okay.
Just a reminder, we all
yeah.
did get potions last time.
Yup.
We all what?
Make sure
Most
you all
of
got
us.
like potions last time. Make sure you're remembering what you have in your inventory too.
Oh, yeah.
So, if you wanted to push him, I'm pretty sure that would be an action, and you've already taken your action.
Just looking if I have.
Yeah,
any
that would be a
potions.
pushing attack. So that would be an action.
Oh, it's annoying. The
Lineup isn't.
initiative tracker gets in the way of the
Pack.
Of the pack, yeah.
yeah.
But it only covers like
First two.
the first 2 items, I think. So you can see the second one, the name of it, so you can still hover your mouse cursor over it. Whatever the first item is, you can, if you close your pack, just click and drag off of your backpack real quick, and you can pull out the first item. But for you, I'm pretty sure
like
that
I have a potion, so I'm just gonna end my turn then.
Okay. So you end your turn. That means it is now Fulric's turn. Fulric, what are you doing?
I'm gonna move up right next to Rudy there, and
Okay.
I'm gonna swing my greatsword.
Okay. So roll to make your attack with your great sword. Add your strength modifier and your proficiency bonus.
11.
Okay. So you swing down your great sword towards this skeletal warhorse, and you just barely miss it, slamming your sword down onto the ground right next to it. What are you doing?
Not much else I can do, so I'll end my turn for now.
You'll stay there and end your turn? Okay. All right. So next up is Estelle. Estelle, what are you doing?
Quick question. Oh, well, first, actually, quick question. Do you know the range on the short bow? Is it 60-80 or 60 or 80? I can't remember. But I think it's like 60 to 120.
So the short bow, it should be longer than that, actually.
320, isn't it?
Well, you have a short bow, don't you? Yeah, it's 80 feet to 320 feet.
I got you. All right, that being said, then I will go on the other side of Rudy right there, and then I'm going to use my short sword and try to attack the warhorse.
Okay. Roll for your attack.
I think I hit.
That is a critical hit. You got a nat 20. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll for damage. Excuse me. Roll your damage die, double it, and then add your dexterity modifier to it.
I got 12.
6 You double the die roll itself, and then add your dexterity modifier. So that's a 6 plus 4. You got 10.
Oh, okay. I was
Okay.
doing the wrong dexterity modifier.
You were looking at your saving throw, I bet.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and that has your proficiency bonus added to it. It's just your straight dexterity modifier. All right, so you
Okay.
slam your short sword into this skeletal horse, and you just wail on it, chipping bone, and you lop off its left leg, and it's looking worse for wear. It's not doing too great. What are you doing? You have a bonus action and some movement left. Is there anything you want to do?
No, with that, I think I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay, so you end your turn, and it is now Cordell's turn. Cordell, what are you doing?
I'm going to hit it.
So you're going to move up and hit it?
Yep.
Okay, where are you moving to? Right in front of Fulric? Okay. So you move up 20 feet, make your attack. D20 plus your dexterity modifier plus your proficiency bonus. So it'd be a +6 to hit. Oh, you still got a die there. Yep. Okay, 12 plus 6, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll for your damage. So yeah, the damage for your rapier is 1d8 piercing damage plus your dexterity modifier, so +4. Okay, you lunge your rapier right into it, and you manage to lodge it in between its chest plate and neck bone. And when you do this, you somehow push its head clean off its body, and suddenly the horse crumbles into dust and blows away in the wind. Now you have you can move about 5 more feet? You have a 25-foot movement, correct? So you can move 5 more feet, and you have a bonus action. Is there anything you want to do?
Look at the other horse, and then that would be about it.
Look at the other horse. Okay, so you turn and face the other horse and end your turn. So
It
now,
took 5 feet to move his eyes.
yeah. So now it is the other warhorse's turn, and he's gonna move in, and he gets about that far. Oops. And that is his turn. Shatari, it is now your turn. What are you doing?
Where are they? Oh, you killed the first one? Good
Yep.
job, guys. Okay,
Cordell got the killing blow.
Gonna move, let's see, 5 feet. Okay, I'm trying to think of doing either the thunder wave or the thunder clap. Okay, let's do the thunder wave first. I gotta move so it. Let's see.
Right.
15 cubic feet from.
Correct. So it would be the entire radius around you. The 5-foot
so-
squares around you, all the way around you.
if I move right
You
here?
can't move there. That's 5 feet too far. You could move here.
And I wouldn't hit these guys, right?
Correct.
Oh.
You would just get the warhorse. Everybody else is just out of range.
Oh, I see. Okay, right here.
Yep.
Around. Okay, gotcha. So I'm gonna cast Thunderclap.
Okay.
Or wait a minute, Thunder Wave.
Thunder Wave, yes.
Thunder Wave, yeah.
So you cast Thunder Wave, and that is, let's see, it gets a saving throw. So it needs to make a Constitution saving throw. What is your spell save? 12? Okay, so it needs to beat a 12.
So I roll a d20.
Nope, you don't roll anything for the hit. It automatically hits. The horse has to roll a Constitution saving throw to determine whether it takes full damage or half damage.
Oh, okay. So he has to make a d12.
And he has to beat a 12, right?
Gotcha.
He needs a 12 or better to take half damage. And he makes his successful saving throw, so he takes half damage. Roll for damage.
Bugger. Which is, let me get back to my
2d8.
D8. And
That's it.
nothing added.
Just 2d8.
right?
Yep, no, nothing added.
Okay, come on. Lucky dice, lucky dice.
Nice. So this, you kind of focus and you bring your hands together real hard to make a clap. And as you do, this wave of thunder energy shoots out from around you and hits the warhorse. He takes 7 points of damage, but he's not pushed forward. Well, he takes half of that, actually. So he takes 4 points of damage, sorry. And he's not pushed back because he made his saving throw. So you have a bonus action left. Is there anything you want to do?
Yep. I'm gonna do my flute on Rudy because he's after me. So I'm gonna cast it on Rudy.
Okay, so you pull out your pan flute, you play a little ditty for everybody to inspire Rudy. Rudy, all of a sudden, her music fills you with this inspiration and gives you extra courage. All right, that's your turn. So Rudy, you're up next. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm gonna swing at the horse.
Okay, so you make your attack with your axe.
Yeah.
So you move up 10 feet and you swing at it with your great axe. Roll for your attack.
Actually,
Okay,
rolls.
that hits. Roll for your damage.
And that was +2.
Nice. All right, so you slam your great axe into this skeletal horse, and when you hit it, a bunch of ribs fall off of it, and it's looking really, really bad. Like it's not gonna stand up for much longer. So that's your attack.
Good job.
Did I get any pluses from her inspiration?
You have an inspiration die. It's a 1d6 die that you can add to any skill checks, saving throws, or attack rolls. You cannot add it to damage.
Gotcha. Okay. Then that ends my turn.
Okay. You finish your turn, and Fulric, you're next. What are you doing?
Alright, I'm gonna move up there and try swinging my sword again.
Okay. So you step up beside the horse.
Yep.
and swing at it with your great sword. Go ahead and roll for your attack.
Wow.
Okay. So you swing your great sword at it, and as you swing your great sword at it, it just manages to just go right in between the ribs and miss, and it slumps down into the ground under the horse. What are you doing?
Awesome. Okay, that's all I really can
That's
do.
your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Estelle, you're up next. What are you doing?
I'm gonna move right over.
Okay, so
here.
you step up in front of Shatari.
Yep, I step in front of Shatari.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to use my short sword.
Okay, excellent. Now you have the ability to roll a sneak attack here because you would have advantage since the horse is distracted with Rudy.
Okay, so do I have advantage on my roll, meaning like 2d20?
Correct. You would roll 2d20, add your dexterity and proficiency bonus, and then you're going to hit the roll advantage button. Oh, there you Nope. 2d20. That's d12s.
Sorry, I'm freaking out now.
It's okay. And it adds 6 to whatever you rolled. So that hits.
Okay.
Okay, now you're going to roll sneak attack damage. So you roll your normal damage. It's 1d6 plus your dexterity modifier. So that'd be an 8. And then you need to roll your sneak attack damage.
Okay, gotcha. Did you want me just to use like that first roll because they were both d6s?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you can just leave it as it is.
Okay,
So
okay. I was
your-
like, oh my
your-
gosh, did I go too fast?
Your first roll would have been a 9 then with your dexterity modifier. And then your sneak attack is a 1d6 plus. I don't think it's any pluses. Yeah, no, it's just a straight 1d6.
Yeah,
So
then
it would be
just be
4. Yep.
Okay.
So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You deal 13 damage. Great. So you slash at it with your short sword, and as you hit it in the middle of its spine, you slice the war horse directly in half, and it crumbles to dust, and the dust blows away into the wind, and suddenly
Victory!
Oh wow.
Victory
So-
is ours.
okay, so as the horse it disintegrates into dust and blows in the wind, suddenly, poof, a horseshoe drops off.
Oh, a pretty
There's a purple horseshoe. What are you doing?
Whose turn is it?
Investigate.
It's free action right now. You guys aren't in combat, so
Okay.
who's doing what?
I would
Well,
like to look
Estelle
at it and
said-
check it out.
Okay. So Estelle, you walk up to it and check it out. What are you checking it for?
Oh, if I can actually press my mic. I am going to see if what it is. I'm gonna make sure that it is just a horseshoe and has like no magical properties underlying.
Okay. If you're looking for magical properties, that's going to be an Arcana check.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Okay.
18
Uh,
plus 3.
Plus your Arcana.
21.
So plus 3, 21. Excellent.
Yes.
So you are able to discern that it does appear to have a slight magical property to it. Since you are not a class of the same spell, you can't discern what the spell is or what it does, but you do see that it does have some magical ability to it.
Okay. So with that, I turn and I tell you guys, yo, there's some magic hoodoo voodoo shoodoo going on here. So I'm not too sure what, but it does have some magic radiating off of it. Tread lightly.
Okay. Okay.
Since I'm magic, I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check.
And that was a D20.
D20 plus your Arcana check.
Which is 0. Okay. Straight D20. Six. Yeah, I'm nothing.
So yeah, you also can discern that it does have some sort of magical property, but you have no clue what it is.
Anyone up for horseshoes?
Heck yeah. A winner
We only
doesn't
have
have to buy
one.
that.
We don't know what it is, but we ought to bring it with us in case we need it at the end of the trials.
I
Sounds
mean,
like a plan.
we needed to probably put something on the pedestal, right? What if it's the horseshoe that we need?
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah. Good call, Rudy.
All right. With
And
that,
Cordell.
I'll shove it in my bag.
No, that was Rudy.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So you're gonna shove it into your bag. Okay. You grab the horseshoe, pick it up, and put it in your pack. What is everybody doing? Can clear this encounter now. Hang on a second. Let me.
I'm gonna go out the door.
Okay. Everybody following?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys go back through the door, back into the cavern. All right. Since you've already seen the cavern, I don't need to blindfold you.
Wait, if we're not blindfolded, am I okay to talk about game right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So bad news. Well, this is kind of like. Oh, never mind. I found it. Okay, I lost the horseshoe, and I was about to tell you guys I could not find it. I found it again. So crisis averted. Sorry. It is safely in the pack. Sorry about that, guys. You can trust me. I swear. I swear.
Okay, so you all walk back out into the open area of the cavern. What's everyone doing?
Hey Estelle, I think you should place that horseshoe on that pedestal like Rudy suggested.
Sounds smart. As I anxiously search my pack, hoping that it's there this time. Here it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
If someone is more brave than I to set it on there, go ahead.
So you are gonna set it on the pedestal?
Yes, I will.
Okay, you walk up to the pedestal and you set the horseshoe on the pedestal and nothing happens.
Yeah,
Okay.
What are you doing?
Well, horseshoe back in the pack. That being said, guys, that was a bust. Oop, I return to them, and then I say, that being said, guys, that was a bust.
So no go, guys. That didn't work.
Anyone got any lockpicks?
I have
That
a
being said,
suggestion.
Oh, go ahead.
I think the horseshoe possibly needs to be on the pedestal, but we have to read the the writing that's
The
on the
inscription?
pedestal.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Estelle, Fulric, Shatari, and Cordell couldn't read it.
I'll read it. I'll try to read it.
Okay,
I'll
so
attempt
you walk up to
to-
the pedestal and you look at the inscription and instantly recognize that it's in Dwarven.
Oh, go figure.
Yeah.
Okay? And it says, I'm a plant, but not a tree. My brothers sprout with leaves of 3. I bring luck with each petal, rare and hard to find. In fields of green, my shape is one of a kind.
Instantly, I start raging.
Rudy, please. Rudy, please.
So you start banging your head with your axe and go into a rage.
And then I'll walk back and I'm guessing one of these is going to be a clover. Or I'll look to see if one of the plants in here.
Okay, so you're gonna go back to the other part of the cavern where all the plants were sitting and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just gonna see what kind of.
So you're gonna want to give me a nature check.
Hey guys, why is he just walking past us?
I was about to say, Rudy, are you okay?
Give me a second.
Heard, Chef.
Oh, okay. Oh, game froze.
Plague. Eight.
So you rummage around on the ground. You're looking for something related to the riddle that you guys had just discovered, and you don't seem to find what it is that you need.
I'll go back over to the group and I'll explain to them the riddle that was written on there and how we need to try to find some sort of like 3-leafed plant clover-like thing.
You reiterate the riddle.
Yeah.
And you tell them word for word, very carefully, I am a plant, but not a tree. My brothers sprout with leaves of 3. I bring luck with each petal, rare and hard to find. In fields of green, my shape is one of a kind.
Head back to the door.
Oh, back to the door. Yep.
Yeah. We gotta go back to the open door.
Find the 4-leaf clover.
Oh boy.
Where we
yeah,
just
gotta find a
came
four-leaf
from.
clover.
You guys are gonna go back to the field where you came from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Field of green.
Oh no, there's 2 more horses.
They're back.
No.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I will have to pack the map next time. Okay. So you guys walk back out into the field through the door. And what?
Start looking
gonna
for
search.
clovers. Yep, just
Start looking for clovers.
wandering back and forth looking for
Yeah.
clovers.
You guys look around, and all you see is grass as far as the eye can see.
So it was in the cave.
So investigation check or anything like that would
It would be a nature check because you're looking for a
Oh, okay.
plant.
So can I do a nature check?
Everybody can do a nature check.
Okay.
Some people have uh, a better ability to find plants than others, but
Right.
yeah, everybody can do a nature check.
Yeah.
So,
Zero, minus zero.
yeah, Cordell, Rudy, I mean, you don't find anything, just grass.
Yep.
I'll hit a nature check too then.
Yeah, I found nothing.
Nope, yep, you just find grass.
I guess I'll do a nature check.
Estelle, if you are using
Excuse-
your herbalism kit, since you have proficiency with that, you would have an advantage.
Okay, and so using herbalism toolkit, is that all it does in the essential is just to give you advantage, or how would I go
No,
about that?
it does more than just give you advantage. If you pull your herbalism kit out of your pack, you can read the description and it tells you what it does.
That's so cool.
I got a 17.
Okay, all you find is grass. Grass everywhere.
Okay, I have the Alchemist Guide to Plants.
Okay.
It says this is a basic guide on some alchemical plants and how to harvest them for use in potion making. This book grants its user an advantage on investigation checks for finding these plants, nature checks for harvesting these plants.
I also
Okay.
don't have a toolkit in my backpack.
What? You should have the herbalism kit.
Unless if I'm nuts, I don't think I do. 50-50.
50-50. Let me look. Maybe I forgot to hand it to you. You should
Is
have
this
had
supposed to
it.
be a harvest toolkit?
No.
No.
Harvester's Tools kit is for harvesting organs from creatures.
Oh, okay.
That sounds so hardcore.
Yeah, no, you don't seem to appear to have it in your backpack for some reason. I could have swore I gave it to you. Unless when I had switched tables, I forgot to save your pack with it in it. So then when I respawned your backpack on this table, it didn't have it in it.
I
Okay.
was
So
so aggressively searching. I was like, please, where are you?
no, it's okay. You do have it though. Give me a second and I'll pull up the description. Okay. So, this kit contains a variety of instruments such as clippers, mortar, pestle, and pouches and vials used by herbalists to create remedies and potions. Proficiency with this kit lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make to identify or apply herbs. Also, proficiency with this kit is required to create the antitoxin and any healing potions. That is that description, but the description I used is from a different source. If you give me a moment. So, okay, so yeah, proficiency with an herbalism kit allows you to identify plants and safely collect their useful elements. An herbalism kit includes pouches to store herbs, clippers, and leather gloves for collecting plants safely, a mortar and pestle, and several glass jars. With the Arcana, your knowledge of the nature and uses of herbs can add insight to your magical studies that deal with plants and your attempts to identify potions. Investigations, when you inspect an area overgrown with plants, your proficiency can help you pick up details and clues that others might miss. For medicine, the mastery of your herbalism kit improves your ability to treat illnesses and wounds by augmenting your methods of care with medicinal plants. And nature and survival checks, when you travel in the wild, your skill in herbalism makes it easier to identify plants and spot sources of food that others might overlook. And then identifying plants, you can identify most plants with a quick inspection of their appearance and smell. It's got a DC 15 for finding plants and a DC 20 for identifying poison.
Okay, so that being said, as long as I roll higher than 15, I'll be able to identify it, right?
Correct. You
Okay, I
will
just want
be
to make
able
sure
to
I'm
find,
understanding.
right, you'll be able to find it easier than anybody else would because you have a proficiency with a herbalism kit and you are
Oh,
experienced with working with various plants and such.
wow. Okay, so that being said, way back when I did roll a 13 on my d20 plus 3 makes that plus 3 for nature makes that 16.
Correct.
And then should I do that plus 2 proficiency bonus thing? Because you said you didn't really like those rules.
I'm sorry, I don't
Oh,
understand.
sorry. The first set of rules you gave mentioned adding your proficiency bonus to the roll. Do you still want me to
No,
do
you
that?
you still add your proficiency bonus because you're
Oh,
proficient with it.
makes sense.
Right.
Okay, so then, long
If you
story
are
short,
proficient with something, you add your proficiency bonus, except for damage when it comes to making attacks. You don't add it
oh,
to damage.
okay, well that makes a lot of sense. But the
That's
long
why
story
all of your
short,
skills that you're proficient in have your proficiency bonus already added to them because you're proficient with them.
that's smart. All right, well I rolled an 18 after
Okay,
all of that.
excellent. You still only find grass.
Wow.
Mm.
There's
I
just
don't think
grass
there's
as far as you can
anything
see.
here.
This sure is grass, guys.
All right.
So what's
That
everyone
being
doing?
said, backward.
I think we go back to the cave.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
guys step back out through the door, back into the cavern. I gotta pull you off the table for this because wonky things happen if I don't. Okay, so you guys walk back out into the cavern. What's everyone doing?
Since everyone seems to say that there's grass in there, I say we go back in here.
Okay, so
Oh.
Fulric, you're gonna go out into the other cavern, or the other section of the cavern, rather.
I'm gonna follow him.
Estelle follows him.
Same.
Shatari. Okay.
Do a nature
I'm
check.
gonna
Yeah,
do a
that's what
nature
I
check
was
as
gonna.
well.
Okay. So everybody give me a nature check. You all start scouring around on the ground, searching through all these different patches of clover.
Two things. One, I got a 3, and 2, I accidentally deleted my features and traits.
This is why I back up your character sheets. Okay.
I got a 22.
Okay, give me a
Awesome.
moment.
Nice roll.
Well, gosh darn it, that just got deleted as well.
I know what the first one was. It was soldier.
Should have been defense. Defense, second wind, and officer. That's what's in your features and traits.
All right.
Okay, now that we got that sorted out, you scour around on the ground. You're looking, and all of a sudden, Estelle catches a glimpse in her eye, a single 4-leaf clover. What are you doing?
With all my might, I run over there towards it.
Okay, so you go over to the 4-leaf clover. You get down real close. You're inspecting it, and what do?
You
You see it's a 4-leaf clover.
I think I'm going to, because we would need to cut it. So I'm overthinking this. I think I'm gonna cut it, pick it gently, safely.
Okay, sure, yeah. Go ahead and give me Oh God, what did I say it was again? To harvest. It would be a survival.
Ooh. Oh wow.
Maybe I think it's a survival check.
If it is, we're looking at a 3 best.
Hang on. When your
Oh.
skill in herbalism makes it areas of herb plants. No, that would not be.
Would this be one of the things I'd get like advantage on?
You would get advantage, plus you add your proficiency bonus, thanks to your herbalism kit. Okay, no, it's investigation. Oh, no, that's for picking out details. Sorry. Just make it a nature check.
Okay.
My bad. Yeah, survival is for like finding food and stuff. So just a basic nature check with advantage with your proficiency bonus.
Okay. Then with that being said, I got 16, which I think is a bit better.
Yeah, you pick the clover safely and have no problems.
Then with that, very excitedly, I turn around and I'm like, guys,
Wow, you cut out real bad there.
Couldn't hear what you
I was
said.
gonna say.
I'm so sorry. I
You
was so
got
excited.
so excited.
Literally, Jared gets it.
So you start yelling and you get so excited about finding this 4-leaf clover, your voice just gets caught in your throat.
And then I awkwardly chuckle and start again. So, the clover. I definitely found it. Super excited. Now what?
Okay. What's
Excellent
everyone doing?
work. Let's go back to the pedestal with that clover.
Bringing it back to the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you all go back to the pedestal that you saw before. And Estelle, you were the one who picked the clover.
I will
What are you
very
doing?
gently set it on top and then wait for Rudy to read the words.
Okay. Estelle, go ahead and put the actual clover on the pedestal.
Okay. So, I very carefully set it. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh! I threw it on the floor.
So you set it on the pedestal. The clover vanishes, and the pedestal suddenly lights up, and the door opens.
Woohoo.
Oh, wow.
So, who's doing what?
Who wants to go first?
I'm guessing that was trial 1.
Okay, I think Rudy and
For it,
Oh.
yeah.
Boric.
Fulric, yeah.
Fulric
Stop.
to start. Oh,
Rudy,
start it.
Fulric.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll go next.
You'll go next?
And of course, I'm on the tail.
Okay, so then Cordell and then Shatari. Excellent. Now that we have our lineup, move y'all on over. Okay, so all of you go through the door. You come into a huge round room. You can see in front of you 6 more large doors, each with their own pedestal next to them. Or is it? Yes. It's
Wow.
6.
Yeah, say 6.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
yeah,
I was
let's
gonna say,
just
I'm gonna
start
go
seeing
to
if we can read any.
Okay.
Start from the
So, Rudy, you walk over here to this first pedestal. Fulric, you're going up to the next pedestal.
I'll go to
correct?
the second one, yeah.
Okay.
Just
Estelle, you were going up to the next one.
Yep.
Shatari, you're going over there. And You pointed in the middle of the air.
Oh,
Yep, there you go. Zoom in.
standing on my
Okay,
head.
so you're going up to this one?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So each of you walks up to a pedestal. I wish you would stop messing with your minis.
Hey, I didn't touch her. You did it.
Why is that unlocked? Okay, what is going on? Okay,
Why
nope,
are these
that's
doors so big?
okay. They're giant doors. Yeah.
Why are the pedestals so large?
So
That's
each of you walks up to a pedestal. But Fulric, Estelle, Cordell, and Shatari, none of you can read them.
Only I can. read
And
Interesting.
they're all in Dwarven, it appears.
them? All right.
So
Hey, I guess we.
So,
gotta go.
Rudy, you walk up to your pedestal, and you read it. Do you read it out loud, or do you just read it to yourself?
I'll read it out loud for everyone to hear.
Okay.
I bear my face, yet cannot see, and one may find a man in me. Damn it.
Just press enter in the chat.
I'll
window will pop back
vanish
up.
oft, though not for long, and only sing my brother's song. Always old, sometimes new, never sad, sometimes blue, never empty, sometimes full, never pushes, always pulls.
So what are you doing?
With that, I turn, face Rudy expectantly, and be like, "Hey, man, I'm sorry, I can't read this."
Okay. So Rudy, she tells you she can't read the pedestal. None of them can seem to read them.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna walk up to
Move
all
to
of
the
them,
next
I
one?
guess, and I'll keep reading all of them.
Go in order? Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So Fulric, you stand back and let Rudy in so he can read it. And you walk up to the next pedestal. And are you going to read it out loud?
May as well.
Okay. So Rudy's going to read it out loud so everybody understands what it says.
Okay, that's where it separates. I'm a ball of fire that never burns out. I can be seen from far away, but not close up. I have many brothers and sisters, but we rarely touch. I can make shapes and patterns, but I never move. What am I?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
A star.
So Fulric, you blurt this out loud?
Yeah, I blurted out. It's a
Okay, so
star.
Fulric blurts out star. Next.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Estelle moves over and lets Rudy in so that he can read the next pedestal. Okay. All right, you should have it.
I fly like a bird of many colors through the sky. I am made of both wood and fire, but I do not burn up. You can see me clearly during the day, but I'm nearly invisible at night. What am I? Well, that's easy. That's a sun. Or we know it. Both wood and fire.
Be a plane.
Okay. So you move on to the next pedestal. And Cordell moves aside so that you can get to the next pedestal. All right. And
God, I hate riddles.
Yeah, me too.
Because I'm dumb.
No, you're not.
you should
I'm
have
made
the
of
next riddle.
metal and shaped like a U. I protect the feet of a horse or a mule. I'm often nailed or glued to their hooves. But I can also bring luck if you choose. What am I? I'm a horseshoe, and it's sitting inside of Estelle's backpack.
Okay. So you read that one. You move on to the next one.
Can I quit standing on my head, please?
No.
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 Physical
you-
condition.
He's from Australia. It's how they are.
Exactly.
Yeah. They stand on their heads because they're upside down since they're on the
And,
other side of the world.
Down under.
Down under, yep. Okay, so you step up to the next one.
Yeah. I'm a bridge of 7 colors in the sky, but I have no beginning and no end. I appear after the rain and before the sun, but I vanish when the clouds descend. What am I? Sounds like a rainbow.
Okay. And then you move on to the last pedestal. And if I can find it. There it is. All right, you should have it.
I count down the sands of time with 2 glass bulbs in my design, flipping over the flow rearranges. What am I with time's exchanges? Well, it's an hourglass.
Okay. So you read the riddles. What's everyone doing?
Hey, we want to go forward. We better try out our horseshoe and see what we find from there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree.
That's the only one we can open, actually.
That's how it appears.
Yep. And then we got to figure out door 1's riddle.
There's a few you still have to figure out, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Fulric
Oh.
said the star for the one that he
Yeah, door 2
was
is
in front
the
of.
star.
We got a rainbow.
Door 5 is rainbow.
Okay,
Door
so
4
Estelle,
was
you walk up
rainbow.
to the pedestal and
We need 1 and 3.
And I smacked that horseshoe on there.
you put the horseshoe on the pedestal and suddenly
It lights up.
Oh my gosh,
it lights
guys.
up and the
She
door
got an
opens.
idea.
We're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
All right. Let me move you all off the table. I want a marching order from you all.
Well,
Who's
I guess I'll
going
go
in first?
It seems like we always have the same marching order.
Yeah.
Fulric, you said you're going first?
yeah, I'll go first this time.
Okay, so Fulric's going to go in first. Rudy, are you next?
I'll go in second.
Okay. Who's after Rudy?
I'll go. Unless Cordell wants to, because I've gone third a few times.
Oh, Cordell seems to be fine with going behind you, so we'll set that line up and then Shatari in the back. Okay, excellent.
What trials await up ahead for the members of the Shadow Marauders? To be continued.